what's the value at looking at teams' odds to make the playoffs right now? Do you see any, Geoff?
Yeah, I think there's a couple. I mean, Eagles minus 115 to make the playoffs. They're playing the AFC South this year. Oh, by the way, they also have games against the Commanders and Giants, going to be probably favorites there. Jalen Hurts is just a player, too, who very good at bouncing back from poor performances. Obviously, the A.J. Brown news. I'll take the Eagles to sneak in there. I don't think that's going to be a problem. I think they even challenge for the division. I think there's also good value on the Saints plus 150 to make the playoffs, too. They do play the AFC North this year, but again, like you've got 4 games against Atlanta and Carolina here. The Saints had a pretty good draft. I like the fact they did not waste a pick on a weak quarterback class. They brought in Olave. I think the Saints at plus 150, probably even better value. And then not to make the playoffs, Arizona Cardinals, they play the AFC West. Let's fade the Cardinals.
Okay, talk to me here, Pearce. Is this when you were going to mention the Jaguars? Plus 450, yes, to make the playoffs?
Of course it is.
Yeah.
Jags plus 450. I said it all last season. I still believe that the AFC South may be the worst division in the league, so anyone can win here. And I mean, look, the Titans going into the postseason or in the offseason, they had the 8th best odds to win the Super Bowl. The Titans are now 14th in terms of odds to win the postseason or win the Super Bowl, so they've fallen backwards a little bit. They really didn't help their team. Sure, they added a little bit to the secondary, but their line is still an issue. Their quarterback play is still an issue. It's Derrick Henry or bust there. And Indianapolis, yeah, they added Matt Ryan, but they still have line issues. They've added a couple key players here and there, but they really needed to address that line. Last year, Carson Wentz faced a 25% pressure rate. He was hit the second most times. The only guy that was hit more than Carson Wentz last year was Matt Ryan. And oh, by the way, the Jaguars are built to put pressure on the quarterback. And we saw that last year when the Jags pulled the upset. They sacked Wentz 6 times. So if a team can win in this division and win games in this division, then it's going to be the Jaguars at plus 450. I like their odds.
Did the Colts have a O-line problem or a Carson Wentz problem? I think we're going to find out that it was a Carson Wentz problem, Pearce. But yeah, go with the Jags. That's fine.